Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning into something a little different. I recently saw that this game was for sale on Steam, and I wanted to try to play it because I, long time ago, tried to when I was a kid, but couldn't really figure it out. I'm a huge fan of the Elder Scrolls series, like I love Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, but never really got a chance to play this one. Like I said, I did attempt it, but didn't get very far. So I don't know if this is the only Elder Scroll games that is like, you know, you don't make your own character. It's like it's a pre-done thing. That like there's a very set story. So I'm super curious to try it out, and I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope it's a good time. There is a bit of an intro backstory, so I'm going to let it take back over, and I'll meet you at the end of all that.
It is late in the Second Era, a time of war, as the empire of Tiber Septim sweeps through the kingdoms of Tamriel in a glorious bid for conquest. Septim is opposed on all sides, but never more fiercely than by Hammerfell, the ancestral home of the Redguards. The High King of Hammerfell, Thasard II, resists the imperial invasions even as he sees other kingdoms crumble. Until at last, without warning and surprisingly devoid of court treachery, death takes its full measure. With its High King dead, Hammerfell is crippled, plunging into a bloody civil war between the crowns, fighting for their homeland's continued sovereignty, and the forebears, who have finally accepted the Emperor's rule. The crowns, led by the heir to Thasard, Prince Ator, are continually victorious, spilling the blood of the forebears across Hammerfell's sands. From his seat of power in the port city of Stros-Makai, Prince Ator slowly reunites his father's unraveled kingdom. Feeling their impending defeat, the forebears sign a pact with the Emperor, allowing him to bring his armies in, crush the crowns, and rule Hammerfell as his own. Tiber Septim's armies prove too much for the proud Redguard crowns. Tiber Septim sends his best commander, Lord Richten, to Stros-Makai to close the grip on Prince Ator and the crowns. The prince rallies his forces for one last stand. Knowing that Hammerfell's sovereignty is at stake, the crown forces match the might of the empire, meeting them in the harbor of Stros-Makai for the final battle. The fighting is fierce. Lord Richten, having seen the prince's victories at sea before, decides to bring his last resource to the fore. The dragon, Nathalilagus, proud jewel of the imperial crown. Ator commands his archers to ready their weapons, but is struck down himself by Richten's assassin, felled by an arrow whose poison spreads too fast. Ator's wizard attempts to save the prince, but the dragon ends his magic and the crown's hope for victory in a single fiery breath. Having conquered the crowns, the Emperor's forces claim rule over all of Hammerfell. Imperial garrisons are stationed at every city, and Richten himself is named provisional governor of Stros-Makai. Months pass. The Redguards of Hammerfell, both crown and forebear, learn to live under the new imperial rule, and Tiber Septim extends his reach into the rest of Tamriel. It is only through fate that any of this will come to concern our hero, Cyrus, a Redguard who long ago left Hammerfell to wander the borderlands of the Empire.
Crimea, Cyrus. Eto forwakecher okodor.
Let's make this short, Sarathra. I've got work to do.
Balizyahataratatami. Sicho.
I leave with Duardine's men in an hour.
Renrigi intnor. Hoko o imperial ja. Iko pofam rototvelk.
You should know you got me the job.
Tragir. Sratra kol kotero to Hammerfell. Boshe in rot.
The seal is broken.
Sratra Warega.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Nukodwadin. Sratra X. Sratra X Kyle.
Izara.
Rolita dek kaudor.
I need a ship.
To board the koi Sratra Nakovik Warabarashi.
Money, too.
Sridwadin ja. Epakoja Srik. Pur Sratra Kadoiliter Beko.
We haven't spoken in 10 years. There was trouble.
Kakatar.
I killed her husband.
Hammerfell's prodigal son, Cyrus, returns to the province of his birth. He buys passage to the island of Stosmakai in the hopes of rescuing his sister, Izara.
Get below is what the pilot said to the wet-eared knaves before him.
The Restless League is claiming this cargo.
Said the other with cruel clarity.
Probably wouldn't make a difference if I told you I had no time for this.
This is about Redguard armor, boy. Stand aside.
Yes, a doubtful notion it is. Piracy and politics. But there you have it.
Never been much for politics. In my day, piracy was honest work.
Don't be a hero, boy.
Where's the money in that?
And yea, verily, by his bravery they were impressed for a scant few seconds.
Okay, having tested this out a little bit earlier, I know that they give you no time to warm up, no tutorial. It's straight into the fight. And combat is a little weird, just for the fact that it's kind of hard to tell if there's any strategy to it. I'm sure there is, and I just haven't played enough to pick up on it. But luckily, these guys are actually super easy.
Cyrus! Captain, good to see you back in command.
Ah, please call me Brennan. You disposed of those ruffians so quickly, I had no time to retrieve my sword from my cabin.
That's so,
Look, over there. Let us move on before more show up.
Man, what an introduction that was. It's pretty long, I feel like. So yeah, fun fact. When I first attempted this, it took me a little bit to try to figure out what the controls were. Because this being such an old game, I guess this like predates WASD. You actually control.
This letter finds your hand, friend. My
Oh
latest
man, there's
travels
like
have
so
brought me
much
to
dialogue.
Mackay, and no one here has seen your sister for 3 months. I fear the worst. I feel obligated to stay for a few weeks. I'll be at the Dragon Tail Inn should you return.
Okay, Dragon Tail Inn. I think that's all we need to know. So yeah, I tried to remap stuff so it would be a little bit more familiar to what we are used to in modern gaming era. But what's funny is that I don't know if it's like the use or the attack button, but it's defaulted to the right control button, and I was like, well, of course I want to change it to the mouse because that's what we're used to, but it won't let you do mouse clicks for an input. So I can only assume that means that this game predates the technology of a mouse. And I like vaguely remember this because I originally tried to play this on like an old IBM laptop that my dad gave me, and it just would not, even this very, very old limited graphics game wouldn't run on it. Like that whole fight scene in the beginning, it just like really struggled to even do that. So when I played it later on my brother's computer, I remember running around a lot and just having no idea what to do. If that's not obvious, that
Hey, sailor.
I still have no idea what to do. I feel like played ESO recently, and this somewhat looks familiar. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a similar
Hi there.
One moment.
Go about your business, Redguard.
okay, so well, that guy's not very helpful, is he?
Ahoy there, sailor. Can I have a word with you? Greetings, stranger.
What can I do for you, friend?
The question is, what can I do for you? The young stranger in town, fearless, footloose, and fancy-free, a little light of purse, perhaps? I have a proposition that may appeal, but
Oh, those
first allow me
hands.
to introduce myself.
Look like
Cotero,
bricks.
contractor of Stros Mackay, at your service.
Cyrus. Charmed.
Oh, here we go. This is what I'm familiar
I'm
with.
supposed to meet a friend at the Dragon Tail. Can you direct me?
It's the only watering hole in town. Follow the ramps uphill to the town square. Bit of friendly advice, watch your step. The forebears are a touchy lot these days.
Cool.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, we'll worry about it working later. I don't know if there's any like side quests in this game. I don't know. I honestly don't know really much about it, but like I was saying, or about to say earlier, is that having played a little ESO, this does look familiar, so I wonder if Stros Mackay, like if the model of the Stros Mackay in ESO is based off of this, which would be kind of cool. 'Cause I don't really know how successful this was. I don't know if this was like a major hit. I mean, I feel like it probably wasn't, just because it's the only like standalone, I don't know how to describe it, like not typical Elder Scrolls game. What is that? That looks like something. That part of the castle? City Hall. Well, at least they put it on the outside. Okay. So at least we're in the vicinity, right? Like, we gotta be close. That looks like something. Oh, a drunkard. Yes, this only watering hole in town. I had to guess it's probably this blonde gentleman.
Cyrus, you made it. Come here, lad. How you look good. It's been too long.
If you hadn't retired,
Look at that Argonian.
Mercenary life's younger men's work.
bah, he said.
I prayed that you would get my letter.
It is lucky you were here, Tobias, or I wouldn't have known the Zara was in trouble. I have not been in Hammerfell since the,
I know, lad, what you mean.
Anyway, Stros Mackay has no one who could have reached me. Thank you.
I sent a letter some weeks ago, Cyrus. I fear things have gotten worse for your sister since.
Ooh, that's a
How did you know where to reach me, Tobias?
chunky musical
Our
transition.
paths parted so long ago.
I didn't send it to you directly. I knew that damn cat was probably still getting you into trouble, even to this day. Srathra seemed the likely solution, and through the channels I'd heard, he'd made Wayrest his port of late.
How do you mean worse? What more do you know about Azara?
Nothing more than my letter has described, that she is gone and no one knows where. Just a bad feeling that's grown worse with the wait. The governor has not been merciful with the crowns that survived the battle. I hear his dragon's belly is full of the overloud, and that many died later in the burning of the old quarter.
What happened to the old quarter?
The crowns fled ashore there after the battle. It was their last stand. The governor sent his dragon, and it was done.
Was Azara there?
That section of town is closed off. No one I've talked to knows if she was there or not.
Who in this town knew of Azara?
I did not question many for fear of ill allegiance. So I went to the temple to ask of her. For the brothers of RK are neutral in mortal affairs. There, Brother Niddle told me that Azara had vanished, and set me on the road of righting you. Also, Dreekius here knew that she was missing too.
What can you tell me about Azara?
She frequented this establishment much before the battle in Hunding Bay. Less after, of course.
Of course.
She was a fervent one, your nestling, who hated the Empire not in hushed tones.
It's 100% the same
After
guy
the
that does the
occupation,
Argonians and all the other
she
ones.
disappeared for a while.
She disappeared 3 months ago.
No, I'm talking about before that, right after the battle. Many crowns had scattered in the wake then, hiding where they could. I didn't see her for several days following. But then she showed up, needing a drink and rambling, tense on some decision.
What then?
The Imperials came and I let her out through the back. I haven't seen her since.
So the priests are still safe from being conquered.
Be that as it may, the temple is quite empty of priests, save for Brother Niddle. It seems some of their ranks have disappeared also.
I'm noticing a theme. Where did you hear that?
Niddle told me Brother Cathral vanished around the same time as your sister, and that they knew each other.
So I can count Brother Niddle as an ally then?
On my word, he was most helpful, but he seemed to be holding something back.
I wouldn't consider paranoia a bad character trait in Stros Mackay these days. Besides, you're so ugly.
That was it. He may open up to you more, being Azara's brother and half as hard to look at.
Tell me about the temple.
The head priest, a Brother Niddle, was very helpful in regards to Azara. He seemed to know her well, and shared my concern over her disappearance. He is worth an interview.
I think I saw it across the plaza.
Yeah, I believe that's where we're gonna...
I'll be back. If you're not here, thanks for everything. And good luck.
Just find your sister and get out of here. And send word through Srathra. Go on.
Oh my
do
God.
fine.
What will it be, traveler?
Ooh. This is a very dialogue-heavy game. I was not expecting that because, like, Morrowind is mostly text-based, and this, like, clearly predates that. Okay, so seems like we just had a 15-minute conversation to head to the temple, and he said it was across the plaza. I'm gonna hope that this is the plaza. That looks very temple-esque. Temple of RK. There's some background lore for you. RK is one of the divine, I believe. Ooh, it's Something took a minute to load. I don't know why. This kind of reminds me of Minecraft a little bit. I don't know if it's the blockiness or what.
Hello, brother. I'm Cyrus, recent to this shore.
Brother Niddle, good son. Welcome to the Temple of Arcade.
It looks like we can get healed by this guy at
My
least.
sister Izara has been missing for near 3 months. Perhaps you have heard of her?
I knew her well, actually. But she never mentioned having a brother. She was a fiery sort, as I'm sure you know, and her Redguard blood did not fare well under Imperial rule. She is not the only nationalist who has disappeared since the governor claimed the city. There have been others.
Others?
What others have disappeared?
Brother Kithral, my initiate and good friend, for one. He was an outspoken man and a Crown sympathizer. He was enamored of your sister, I must say, and took to her Crown propaganda readily. Are you a follower of Arcade, Cyrus?
Me? No. Well, not in the worshiper sense.
In what sense, then?
I'm not that wayward, brother. I do believe in the gods and in their, importance to man and, all that.
And Arcade's importance would be...
I'm usually the one who asks all the questions, Brother Niddle.
This
You're an
video game
old
music
man.
is kind of loud. I'm going to
Arcade,
turn that down.
the shepherd of the soul who watches us through our lives and our deaths and guides us between them in the heavenly interim.
May he watch over you. Are you a follower of...
Me? No. Well,
They're
not
not
in the worshiper sense.
In what sense,
No.
then?
There's
I'm
not a way to,
that
like...
wayward, brother. I do believe in the gods and in their...
Sorry, what? Apparently there's
importance
not a way to
man
skip
and,
dialogue when you're,
And Arcade's importance
got
would
dumb
be...
fingers and accidentally push the
I'm
wrong
usually the
thing.
one who asks all the questions, Brother Niddle.
Humor an old man.
RK, then, the shepherd of the soul who watches us through our lives.
So yeah,
and
I
our
don't know
deaths
if
and
you guys caught
guides us
that, but
between
there
them in
is
the
a mention of a
heavenly,
dragon in the intro,
May he
and
watch
Tobias
over you.
mentioned a dragon. And seeing how Skyrim was like a huge thing for dragons, I'm kind of curious to see how they're portrayed in this, or if they're actually like portrayed at all.
When did you last see Kithral?
I sent him to the park for fresh mandrake root, and that is probably where Richton's men were waiting. Kithral was against the Imperial expansion from the start, though I reminded him that Arcade frowns on more secular interests. This warning Kithral obviously did not take to heart.
Is there anything you can tell me about the Restless League, brother?
I know very little about their activities, Cyrus. The common stories, sure, but not much more.
I know even less of the League than you, brother. The common stories included.
Then know that they are ruffians and cutthroats who would like nothing more than carve their symbol upon the Emperor's eyes for daring to set them on Hammerfell. And know they secretly served the prince against the forebears during the Civil War to help Ator win back Sentinel.
Sentinel, the capital city.
From whence Ator was forced to flee soon after his father died. Aye, but the crowns gathered here at Stros Mackay and charged northwards to take their throne city back. But by then, the Imperial bargain had been struck.
Okay, I'm
Until
gonna...
later, Brother Niddle.
Goodbye, my son.
Well, that was sick animation. Did you guys see him pull up his head like that? Okay. Well... So obviously, the logical thing is to try to find this unnamed park, I guess. I think we have a log, right? Yeah. Sent to the park to find mandrake root, so... God only knows where that can be. What is this?
Well met, stranger.
Ooh, Mage's Guild. It's funny to me how I'm like playing an Elder Scrolls name, but also am surprised when Elder Scrolls elements pop up. Okay, if anyone's gonna know about Mandrake
Excuse me,
roots,
are you the Archmage?
Leave me, please. I have much to do.
okay, not a friendly gentleman, is he? What the heck is this? Look at book.
Text on potions. Says here that orc's blood mixed with pig sack provides great strength.
Orc's blood. Well, that's definitely not familiar to Elder Scrolls lore, I don't believe.
Hello.
Hello, stranger. Welcome to the Mages Guild of Stros Mackay, fully chartered since 638 CE. I'm the resident shopkeeper hereabouts. Feel free to look around, but remember, everything is guild property. If there's anything you'd like to buy, just let me know.
I'm looking for a young woman named Azara.
The name is not familiar, sir. Might she have been a member of the guild?
I doubt it, but she may have been.
My apprenticeship here has lasted several years, and I haven't met any member named Azara yet, but who knows? Many members of the upper cabal are of the secretive sort.
Can you join the Mages
How
Guild?
long do you have to be an
Oh,
apprentice, Ms.
okay.
Felicia, and it's been way too long.
We don't have an
I don't think the
apprenticeship.
guild
We're
has
asking
prejudice
about
against
her
their own, based on
apprenticeship.
the fact that we live so long and have the potential of reaching heights no human wizard could ever dream for, unless he goes the rotting way, which so many do. But I guess I'm just being bitter. One day I'll make Archmage, and maybe none too soon, considering there's an opening now.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for your help.
The name's Felicia. I'll be here.
Thanks, Felicia.
Thanks yourself.
I just want to know about the park. Oh, look at that symbol. Heck yeah. Just push our way in through this thing.
It's empty. Somebody's really been through this place.
Oh, okay. Not quite what I was looking for. I don't know if there is a like leveling up system. I don't know if you have skills that you upgrade and put points into. And we just need, can we, okay, so if we hold shift, we walk. Huh, what is
The
this?
future.
Okay, well that's a little dire.
The past. Old friends long gone.
One more time. What does this tell us?
The future.
Okay. I was hoping that if it's gonna show us glimpses of stuff, maybe it could show us where a simple part to get some mandrake roots are. Okay. Well, if the Archmage is kind of rough sort, that's not gonna even attempt to talk to us, and Felicia doesn't have dialogue options. Right there with you. Okay. Probably need to save it. This game has a tendency to crash unexpectedly. So I will be saving often, of course. You, sir.
Hold up a second.
Look, go past to someone else.
Okay. Well, I guess it's good to know that not every single person is going to talk to us for 45 minutes. Enter dwelling? Like just someone's house?
Name's Cyrus. You okay?
No, I'm Crandall.
Okay.
You
Azara.
seen a woman named Azara around?
Azara.
I have. Not that I remember names, though. Oh, but they remember mine. Them broads love Crandall. Have my way with them all, you know.
Uh-huh.
I've
So,
had enough.
Good.
yeah. Oh, man. Cyrus, captured my mood exactly. Okay. I can't believe they give you, like, a very nondescript thing, like a park. What the heck does that mean? Also, I don't understand why I'm supposed to have a map, but the map doesn't do anything. You, sir, what is this?
What do you want?
Oh,
That's all for now, but I'll be back.
Sure.
Cyrus, why would you say something so threatening like that? Okay. Well, I don't think we want to go into the palace. I don't think that there'd be a reason to do that.
Hold up a sec.
Look, go past to someone else.
Okay. We know the guards won't do anything for us. Is there anything that looks like a park? Probably outside the city if I had to guess. Whoa. Okay. Ooh, what is this? This looks like something. Oh my god, is this a park? Is there literally nothing here? Oh my god, here I thought we maybe found something. Okay, well. Sorry everyone if this if this is not the epitome of the Elder Scroll experience. I guess one thing to note is that this definitely comes from a time before the
Well,
Hey, sailor.
compass
Hello,
and
my name is
waypoints. This
And
was.
mine is Trithic, lad.
Can you find it?
I'm
You set
looking
out
for
into
my
the world
sister
and find it
Azara.
on your
Perhaps
own
you've
volition.
seen
I do not know the name, but so many have been lost since the dragon arrived.
her? She went missing about 3 months ago.
If she was with the Crowns, I would count her among the casualties. Richton's slaughter was elegant only in its thoroughness.
Hmm.
Thanks, Trip. I've got to go.
Kind of curious to know how this
Cyrus!
dragon works out.
Katara.
Are we gonna
hello.
see it?
Hello yourself, Cyrus.
I wonder if you know my sister, Azara. I've come to Stros Makai to find out what's happened to her.
I'm afraid I don't know her. I'm just a simple working man. You might try Dreekius up at the Dragon Tail. Pretty much everyone in Stros Makai passes through his door eventually.
Okay, well I think he was just telling us that because he's gonna send us there anyway.
One moment.
Sorry, man. Imperials everywhere. I don't talk with strangers.
Yes, I understand.
Cyrus!
Good day. Is anything? Wait, what was that? Oh, we can jump? Holy smokes. Who knew? What a game. I'm sure that's gonna come in handy I said being facetious because I imagine that trying to run and jump in this world, it's not going to be easy. Yep, this is giving me strong Morrowind vibes. For those of you who know the fact that you just have a journal, you don't have a waypoint, you don't have a compass, is like kind of a huge like slowdown, because you can't just immediately run to your destination. You have to like know where you're going actually. Okay, what is that guy? If I want to go down there, he's gonna kill me. We're just trying to find the simple park, and something tells me that this is not it. Seems pretty ornate. If I had to guess, we might... Oh, no! Oh, okay. Well, for some reason we didn't, Oh, he can jump like a son of a gun. Those sharks in the water? Why is the bridge falling away as we run over it? They're trying to... Oh, no! Oh! Nice one. Cyrus has the ability to phase through planks, I guess. Well, okay, that doesn't even make any sense. Is there gonna be a point where we can climb up later? Okay, so that's what happens when we die, apparently. You there.
Well met, stranger.
You have to know something, right?
Excuse me, miss, can I have a word?
Yes, my name's Mariah. What can I do for you?
Do you know of a woman named Izara?
Used to see her around, but that was a while ago. Last time I saw her, she was headed toward the cartographers. Never saw her again, and that was 3 months ago, if it were a day.
Cool, okay. Glad that we...
I wonder what she would want there.
Hopefully she was just seeing Michael, the map maker, and not the boys in the smuggler's den below.
She's got some loose lips, huh?
Thanks, Mariah.
Okay, but that is... I'm glad we got eaten by a giant octopus and ended up back here, because that's like a whole nother clue instead of us running around for 3 hours trying to find a simple park that we might not actually find anything. But this is probably why we don't have a map, right?
Yes?
Because we had to purchase one.
I'm Cyrus.
Aren't too many youngsters around these days, especially not as well-spoken as you. I'm Maiko, the local cartographer. Can I help you?
Yes,
Do
buy
you
a map.
have any maps for sale?
Sorry, I don't sell retail. Contract work only. But perhaps I can make a map for you?
Wait, what's the difference?
I could use a map of the island.
I used to make those, but I can't compete with the big Hammerfell cartography houses. Hire beggars and street urchins to copy off a master map. You've probably seen their cheap city maps around. Nothing like a good hand-drawn map. But people don't seem to care about craftsmanship anymore.
So you're not gonna let me buy a map?
Do you know a young woman named Izara?
I'm afraid not. I don't know too many of the youngsters around town these days. You see, I prefer to spend my time with my maps.
And what about the smugglers then?
Your basement is used as a smuggler's den.
Really? How about that? I rent the downstairs to some local lads. They're quiet, always pay up on time. I can't imagine they're up to anything illegal.
These local lads, do they have names?
They never said. Perhaps you should run downstairs and ask him yourself.
Yeah, that sounds like a
We'll talk later.
fight waiting to happen. Okay. Seeing how we are not given. Wait a minute, did that like. Okay. I was about to say the picture didn't change, so it kind of freaked me out a little bit that we were. It wasn't actually going to save. Okay, some good progress, you know. I can kind of see why I struggled as a child.
Hello there.
I don't feel like this is a very straightforward game. Maybe it is, and I just
What's a password?
don't know.
Open up!
Sorry, mate, I can't help you.
Okay, so obviously we need to find the password. So I like how the map maker says that he can't sell maps because he can't compete, but I'm like trying to buy one. I don't think that's how a seller would work. I don't think he'd be like, oh, I can't compete, so I don't make them anymore. I'd be like, a customer, awesome. Here's one of my maps. Ooh, the Khajiit. Saw one in the intro.
Welcome to Jafers.
Ooh, listen to that, just like, cool.
Hail, Desert Walker. I am Cyrus.
What did you say? Wizard Walker?
Is at your service.
Listen to that purring
My
voice.
sister Izara is missing. Do you know her?
An all too common tale in the city. Jafar regrets that he cannot count your sister among his friends.
Do you actually sell books?
I'd like to buy a book.
These shelves hold wisdom and folly in equal measure. Choose carefully.
So, continuing on the surprising amount of Elder
Peace,
Scrolls
Desert Walker.
lore in an
I'm
Elder
Lucky.
Scrolls game. We have Elven and Dwarven. I wonder if we can actually visit a Dwarven ruin. Or if there's just something that they like mention that they exist, but maybe you can't actually go visit. Excuse me, my man.
Redguard!
Hi, Cyrus. And you are?
Lockheed. You're a no here, aren't you?
Ooh, do you know anything about
What
Smuggler's
do you know
Den?
about the Smuggler's Den?
I've never been there.
Oh, well, that was quickly
Do you know
shot down.
anything about a woman named Izara?
Izara. Name sounds familiar, but I can't say that I do.
You know anything?
And what does Stros Mackay hold for you?
I'm what everyone likes to refer to as Mr. Fix-It. I'm cursed by it, actually. Oh, and by the way, if you see a man named Trippick, tell him I'll get to his boat when I have time.
If I see the fellow, I'll tell him.
And as for what keeps me in Stros Mackay with the Empire...
That's a heck of an accent.
I've lived here a long time, got friends and roots
I feel like it's
here.
like a New Yorker
And
accent or
Stros Mackay
something.
has deep roots, ancient history, and there's the real mystery.
We'll talk later.
I think that might be the guy in the powder blue shirt we met over at the entrance. the entrance, like over there next to the docks. Okay, so what do we know? We know that someone was abducted by in a garden, and we know that there's a smuggler's den. And how many hours is it going to take us to actually progress past that? Tobias, what do you know?
Laddie. Cyrus, what have you heard?
Tell me you
I
know.
need to ask you about something.
Yes. You look like a rough and tumble guy.
Captain, what do you know about the smuggler's den?
Knaves that aren't worth my cargo. You should forget about them.
I see.
But
I'll
what
be
if
back.
it...
If you're not here, thanks for everything.
God, that's the longest goodbye.
Just find your sister and get out of here. And
So-
send word
Yeah.
through
Okay.
Stratra.
Yes.
Go on. You'll do fine.
Jesus,
What
that is
will it be, traveler?
the longest goodbye any game. Can we talk to...
What will it be,
Oh.
traveler?
Let's not do that. That seems dangerous.
Barkeep, well met. I'm Cyrus.
Look at that dragon head above the fireplace.
I know. I had Tobias made out of fool to believe you'd come.
Why?
I'm the one that smuggled his letter out for him. The Empire's been watching all shipments from this port. I figured our chances were slim.
Many thanks then.
Dricius.
Many thanks then, Dricius.
How come no one has any information on the part?
Dricius, you mentioned taking part in some smuggling operations.
Minor stuff is all, and mostly nil, now that the governor's men are keeping such tabs on me.
What can you tell me about the smuggler's den?
It's run by some upright from the north, a quick-to-anger sort, and he only talks to members of the den.
I'd better keep moving. Can we talk later?
Anytime, anytime.
Okay. I'm going out on a limb here and say that I'm completely lost. Having, like, not have any idea what to do. I think I saw, like, a general goods store somewhere. Maybe that guy will sell some maps, since I don't know, I don't understand the logic of the map maker not wanting to sell me a map. What are the odds? Can we? No, we can't climb up that. Of course not. Don't be silly. Can't climb up that. I think that is the direction we want to go. I think we're actually over here early. Got distracted by the field. Talk to Parrot now. What?
Good
No.
day.
Are you a high elf?
Hello, shopkeeper. My name is Cyrus.
Pleased to meet you, my good fellow. Garrett, your humble servant.
I wonder if you know my sister Izara.
Izara? Zara. A lovely name, by the way. I believe she may have been mixed up with those League pirates. Am I right?
That's what I'm trying to find out. She's been missing for 3 months. What do you know about them?
That bloodthirsty gang of villains. If your poor sister was connected with them, I'm afraid to speculate on what might have happened. Or pretty. They've been a plague on Stros Makai for years, although the cowards haven't dared show their faces since the Imperials arrived. Late Pete Garrick knows more. Knows more.
What a
Please, if you know anything more about Azara,
what a nice parrot.
She came into my shop some time ago, looking for malachite. Don't stock it, of course, unusual request. But she was very insistent. Squawk! Sister, plenty money, right, mate? Izara offered me a tidy sum for the malachite, much more than it was worth. I said I could have some for her in 3 weeks, but she needed it right away. I'm afraid she may have tried the smuggler's den, dear me. Not a place to walk into with a purse full of gold.
Ooh, update my log. Okay.
Smuggler's Den?
Yes, under the cartographer's shop. An open secret around town. I'm sure
I was literally about to say, how does
those
everyone
smugglers
know
are
about
connected
this?
with the Restless League, selling Valenwood wine stolen from my own ships at double the price since they have no competition. I can't prove any of it, of course. I'm a pretty bird.
Okay. So what do you
I'd like
have?
to make a purchase.
Splendid. What do you need?
I don't have any gold, do we? Huh. A shovel. Okay.
That looks like a decent compass.
The one item no one should be without. Never lose your way again. For the small investment of 50 gold, peace of mind for a lifetime.
I'll take it.
A pleasure doing business with you, Cyrus.
I don't know what the other. I mean, a shovel seems like it'd be.
Thanks for the time, Gary.
Like we're gonna need it eventually, right? Inventory. Okay, so we apparently had 53 gold. Can we? Oh no! You telling me that we can't like have it also? No. Okay, maybe we can. We just had to equip it first. One thing I will note I like about this game is the fact that when you run up to someone, it tells you like talk to man, talk to woman. It said talk to elf, and then when you talk to them and they introduce themselves, it updates. That's kind of interesting.
He looks a little preoccupied.
Okay, so we have like a lot of stuff to go on, right? Carrot things restlessly connected to the smuggler operating out. Okay, so maybe we should start really focusing on the league. I'm kind of curious. I don't know if anything will come of it, but like I said, I believe this blue shirt gentleman, the one that the guy told us to talk to.
Hello, my name is Cyrus.
And mine is Trizek, lad.
Oh, we had not talked to him before? Guess not. Okay, never mind.
The ship that brought me here was beset upon by some rascals called the Restless League. What do you know about them?
They were the necessary cancer of a nation divided and at war, grown at the borders where the kingdom's skin is most contested by the foreign sword. Fearless men, whose names are all too often breathed in hate. Don't believe them too wrong, for even the prince had their ear.
Thanks, Trip. I've got to go. It's locked.
What? You tell me that I just can't enter any building?
Lad?
Hey, sailor.
It's locked.
Okay. You know what? Out of desperation,
Hi there.
the fact that we have
Well?
no money, I'm going to talk to you about work.
Cyrus!
Katara, hello.
Hello yourself, Cyrus.
Tell me about this job you have for me.
A simple task. Pick up an amulet from the Gasta and deliver it to the governor's palace. Now, to be honest, I've been having trouble finding someone to take the job. But I'm sure a robust lad such as yourself pays no attention to silly local superstitions. Are you interested?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh.
I'll take the job.
Great minds
Splendid.
think alike.
Here's your 100 gold. I'll have the rest for you after you deliver the amulet to the governor. Well, I'm sure you won't have any trouble, but, you probably want to do this during the daylight.
Is there
We'll talk later.
a day-night cycle? Inventory. No, it's not that one. Pick up amulet from Nagasta. Okay. You did not inform me to where
It's good money you're wasting, Cyrus, still hanging around here. Cyrus!
Katara, hello.
Cyrus, you were supposed to be delivering that amulet. We had a deal.
Yeah, where is
Refresh
this?
my memory about this job you hired me for.
A simple task. Pick up an amulet from Nagasta and deliver it to the governor's palace.
There we go,
Nagasta.
Nagasta.
Yeah, a harmless old hermit. The more superstitious of my fellow citizens repeat silly rumors about him, but I put no stock in their tales. He lives in the old wizard's tower. Just follow the shoals on the northwest side of the island.
Ooh. Oop. Oh, so we can save at any point. That's actually good to know.
We'll talk later.
Okay. So he doesn't live in town, apparently. Right? Because
Well?
this is where we, Oh no, does he live in that wizard's tower? I mean, I'm not gonna assume that that's where the wizard's tower is, but I guess if there was gonna be a wizard's tower, it would be at the end of the, that, like, bridge that we fell off of and got eaten by. It will definitely be save scumming in this game, if it's not obvious. What is this? Oh, sweet. There's just gold lying around here. Okay, I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, not that much gold though. Like 5 each. I don't know if this is smart or not too. Just blindly. Running into a direction. I don't know how much, like... Ooh. Write that down. Make note of that. That this is before the infinite jumping, climbing thing that people often do in Elder Scroll games. Okay, so there's really nothing over here. Which is nice. It's nice to know because we don't have a paper map, so we're going to physically just, you know, explore and crawl. Okay, thank God I can swim. I thought for a second. Oh, we know we can swim. We fell off the bridge. Hail, wet, and well met, strangers. Oh, okay. I do feel like there is some combat, like... I do feel like we can thrust if we push up. Also, I feel like we can circle them a little bit. Nice. Okay. Now, can we kill this guy before dying?
Sort of bring a pretty up me, you
What did you just say?
Ned me need some dollars ticket. Our old poor mum, see? Said that sort of bring a pretty crying eye on Neddy, my boy.
You speaking English?
Ned me need some dollars ticket. He's sorry, that thing's sharp. Said that sort of bring a pretty crying eye on Neddy, my boy.
I'm getting nervous.
Sort of bring. He's sorry, that thing's sharp.
Oh my god, okay. Save. Save that. Wow, okay. So, those two guys in the beginning are a lot easier. Oh, we can search the body. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, that is exactly what we need.
5 gold pieces.
Okay. Now we just need to heal up. Oh my god, that did nothing. Did nothing for our health. You know what? We've been recording for a while. I'm going to head back to town if I can find it. Actually, you know what? Okay. I did not see a wizard's tower on there, so much more exploring to do. I have a feeling it's going to be over that bridge jumping segment. But for now, just head back into town. I know we can heal ourselves at the Temple of Arcade, I'm pretty sure. I think there was a dialogue option for Nidell, I believe was his name. So we don't waste all of our health potion. Gosh, that did 15 points of health. Which means if we need to heal ourselves out in the open, we are going to not farewell.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so I wouldn't say off to a great start. I don't want to. I kind of like the idea of this being a blind playthrough, but at the same time, I don't want to just like wander aimlessly. So if I can't make any progress, I might have to resort to using a guide of some kind. Hopefully, I can just read just enough to get us moving without, spoiling too much. Well, alright guys. We did a lot of wandering around. Made not a whole lot of progress, but you know what? We'll hopefully be better. I think it's gonna take some adjustment getting into like the rhythm of this game.
Hello again, Brother Niddle.
It is good to see you, Cyrus.
Healing.
Can you heal me, Brother Niddle?
Please forgive the formalities, but the governor has levied a temple tax of 25 gold for any magical services rendered, healing or otherwise. Will you pay the tax?
Fine.
Ooh. Oh man, that's a very familiar spellcasting sound from Morrowind.
Until later, Brother Niddle.
Goodbye, my son.
Okay. Hopefully we're all the way healed up. Yes, we are. Okay, awesome. So we probably shouldn't have drank that potion. We probably would have been better off saving it. Okay, these just look like decorations, I'm guessing. But yeah, that's where we'll end it. I guess we'll just start off trying to go deliver the amulet. I guess that's a good starting point, because that's the only thing we know what to run to. But hopefully you guys still enjoyed the episode, even though it was not very fruitful in our progress. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.